Hey everybody, here we are for match 3, 1-1, trying to go 2-1, and we finally get to play Courser. We're going to keep this hand. I'd prefer like a swamp, but we get a turn 3 Courser, and that's fine by me. Opponent kept their 7? Yeah, opponent kept 7. Let's see what they're gonna do. Blue. Green. Ooh, come on, swamp on top. Swamp on top, zealot. That'll feel good. Blue black. Uh-oh, control. No swamp. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Ooh. The natural Saltai. Alright, Courser, don't die. Don't just die. Don't just die. Prosh. Uh-huh. That's what I want to draw. Please let there be a land underneath Prosh. Please let there be a land underneath Prosh. What you got? Ghost ship. How do I deal with that? Oh, come on. This is the worst. So we could Elvish Aberration. Like, we could Forest Cycle it, go get 2 forests, shuffle the library, see what's on top, potentially hit a swamp on top, drop Dusk Legion Zealot. Otherwise, we're literally doing nothing other than maybe flipping or morphing down Ruthless Ripper. So, yeah, let's Forest Cycle. Grab a couple of forests. Or, sorry, not a couple of forests. It costs 2. You don't get 2 forests. Why was I thinking that? If we get a forest on top, so we may as well play that. Gain a life. Another forest on top. Magic Online. I see. We're not blocking, so we can pretend that we have Giant's Growth. They're going to make me have Giant Growth. I don't have it, and we'll pass the turn. Okay. Okay. Ancient Craving. Draw 3, lose 3. Yep. And then I will take 2. Taken 2. Oh, not taken 2. Okay. Swamp, swamp, swamp. Nope. Play the stupid forest. Play the stupid forest. Pretend I have Giant Growth. One of these times I'm going to have Giant Growth. Although they've seen what I've drawn, so unless I didn't choose to Giant Growth last time, then why would I not do it this time? Unless it's to really get into their head. But no, I don't actually have it. Drop the oak. Pass the turn. I guess we do have Unearth to cycle as well. We might have to do that next turn, actually. It feels gross. Especially when I feel like they're definitely going to have kill spells for my Courser. Okay, what you got? Ghost ship number 2. All right. Okie dokes. Still no attack, sure. Come on, deck. Alright, we've got to cycle this Unearth. Draw the Brood Hatch. Please be something. And by something, I mean a land that's not a forest. Come on. Alright, play a forest. Gain a life. guess, drop the Nantuko, even though they know that that's what it's going to be, whereas they wouldn't know what the Ripper was. But there's nothing coming in on the ground, so it doesn't super matter. And we'll pass the turn. Underneath this Cutthroat, we're going to have not a freaking forest, right? If we could just go Mountain Swamp and get Prosh out, it'd be really good. A morph of your own. Nifty. Why won't you attack me? Mountain, down you go. Oh, and a swamp on top. Nifty. Nifty, nifty, nifty. Well, we're going to drop another morph. And I assume they have a counter spell, so they're just going to counter the hell out of Prosh. But we do get the trigger on cast, which, you know, represents a big Phyrexian ghoul. Down that goes. Pass the turn, I guess. We really need to just like flood the board with Cutthroats and sack tokens. I guess our Nezumis can start getting through. Cycle a forest, or an Elvish Aberration, sure. Get a forest. Play your forest. I'm really curious what our opponent's grand scheme here is. Because they could have had us pretty super dead. Sure, pass the turn again, no attacks. I will play that forest. Gain another life. Do we just have them counter Prosh? Do we draw a card with Zealot? Draw a card with Zealot. We can at least morph, hold up on morph. Yeah, let's draw a card. I guess I should have tapped that mountain since it's only for Prosh. So we'll draw a card. We'll morph the Anok. And then pass the turn. Those ghost ships holding the fort pretty good. Holding it pretty good. What you got? Your own Zealot, sure. I don't know how we win this other than getting Cutthroats down and Ghoul. And I really don't want to play Prosh into 2 blue-blue. Oh, here's 2 blue-blue kept up again. Swamp. Swamp on top, eh? And they've got a blocker for my Cutthroats as well. Well, let's flood the board and get countered. Counter me. Blue, blue. But we do get 601s. Counter me, counter me. There it is. Sure thing, 601s. And then we'll go Arbor Elf and a Cutthroat. Board flooded. Also, we're just super dead in the air if they just attack me. Ugh, can you imagine Trumpet Blast right now? It'd feel real good. So we've got 3 Cutthroats in 18 cards. That's crazy. It's a 1 in 6 chance of hitting a Cutthroat. Will-o'-the-Wisp, sure. Sure thing. That's going to stop my Cutthroats pretty darn well. Fly in. Hit me for 4. Just hit me for 4. I'm going to end up decking myself first. Let's play that swamp off the top. And the regen makes this ghoul just like worthless. So we actually kind of have to keep that ghoul back because we need it when the cutthroat comes out. Pass the turn, I guess. Well, I guess actually they can't regenerate that. But if either of those are black, what would they be? Ruthless Ripper? Is there another black morph in the format? Or is it just Ruthless Ripper? Let's try to get something off the board here. Whether it be an 0-1, or whether they trade, or even if we kill a Ruthless Ripper. Trade? Sure. Pass the turn. And it's going to be at least 2 turns before we get to see Totally Lost. Okay, that's gross. But I mean, we get to play it and then play that mountain, I guess. But still not the best. Also, once again, I'll repeat, we're super dead if they just attack us in the air. Supremely dead. There we go. Sure thing. 13 turn clock. You got me. All right, let's play our Courser. You gonna counter it? Aww. So now we know we're wasting our turn drawing a mountain next turn. This is bad. All right, so they can't regen their ghost ship. So we come in with that, they block there. We come in with that, they block with a morph. And they've got 5, which is, that's Woolly locks it on flipping mana, right? Or pretty darn close to it. No, we just pass the turn here. And hope that in 2 turns we draw a Zulaport Cutthroat. We have a 3 in 16 chance now. Soon to be a 1 in 5 chance. I feel like this game would have been a lot different if we didn't take forever to not draw a stupid forest. Play the mountain, pass the turn. So we're siding in Plummet for sure. Plummet definitely coming in. 2, 3. I guess it blocks the 2 4s. So we'd probably bring an Ember Weaver as well. Yeah, Plummet and Ember Weaver. And are they black or are they green? Or are they just like blue and they happen to have other cards? Like, do we want a Street Wraith? Maybe we want a Street Wraith. Yeah, I think Street Wraith comes in as well. Alright, what do we got on top? Is it a Cutthroat? How much damage can we do? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, we can take him to 1 if we've got a Cutthroat on top. It's a forest. Why would it be anything else? So that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in the air. We're not yet dead. We're not yet dead. So I will pass the turn. We have a 3 in 14 chance of hitting a Zulaport Cutthroat. Actually, no, they would be dead because we could reveal the ghoul, flip that, they'd lose 2. And then we do 15 to them. Mystic, okay. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They take me to 1. They take me to 1. Oh, if there's a Zulaport Cutthroat on top and they don't have a counter, we actually probably just win. We probably just win. 3 in 14 chance of just winning. Alright, let's see if we just win. I have a Cutthroat. What do you say about that? I have a Phyrexian Ghoul. What do you say about that? I'm going to cast a Phyrexian Ghoul. What do you say about that? Are they counting? Please no counter. Attack with team. Somehow settle the wreckage. Which still wouldn't do it because we could still sack in response. Block, sure. Block, sure. Block, sure. Block, sure. So I can flip this, which will get me a couple more tokens to kill. All that happens. They're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're going to go to 7 off of this. Well, I guess they're going to draw a bunch of cards. So actually, in response to them drawing a bunch of cards, we're going to start sacking stuff. So we're going to sack a Kobold, sack a Kobold, sack a Kobold, sack a Kobold, sack a Kobold. Ooh, that could have been bad. It froze on me momentarily, and I almost clicked on the Ghoul again and would have sacrificed itself. Sack the Elvish Warrior. Sack the Cutthroat. Sack the Arbor Elf. Sack that. Sack that. Sack that. Is that enough? I don't know. Let's find out. Should be enough, right? How many triggers we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's enough. There we go. Oh, man. That's how the deck's supposed to work. So we are bringing in the Plummet for sure. And we're bringing in the Ember Weaver for sure. You'd think a Climber would have reach, but no. And Street Wraith. We're cutting out. Prosh was really good there because of that cast trigger, I think. The size probably not doing it. Actually, Ruthless Ripper's not really doing it. She doesn't block the flyers. She's good, though. Let's take out the Aberration. I don't like it. Let's take out the Psy. And honestly, these Nantukos aren't working either because they're not attacking me on the ground. Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. All right. Game 3. We've got Arbor Elf on time. We've got a Dreadmaw that we're going to get out of turn early. Seems fine. Seems fine. We've got an Unearth in case they get angry and kill my elf. We top deck a forest, which is great. Just fantastic. Alright, give me a morph. Give me a 3-drop. Give me something. Will-o'-the-wisp, sure. Cutthroat, yep, that's fine. Because it might draw some removal. Yeah, let's attack in for 1. Might draw some removal, and we can just unearth it. They've got nothing, so I'm smelling a counterspell. Don't really think we're going to cast anything anyways. So we'll just bash in for 2. In for 2. Block and swamp. And then I don't think they'll counter the Ember Weaver. But it also kind of shuts down their team until they get to the Murder of the Crows. Murder of the Crows? Murder of Crows. Down goes the Ember Weaver. Stops your ghost ships. Haha. And actually, if they did counter it, we could just bring it back anyways. Okay, 2 turns we get a Dreadmaw. There's the ghost ship right on cue. So now we just need something decent here. Something decent here. Yeah, that's decent enough for me. Drop the Ambassador Oak. And pass the turn. Alright, so we want to see them tap blue-blue next turn so that we can Dreadmaw. That is what we need. Or I guess they had Exclude as well, so actually we need to see all that blue get tapped. And they're not going to tap anything. Of course. Well, we'll drop another Cutthroat. Gonna counter that one. I dare ya. I dare ya. Come on. Disfigure that one? Sure. Oops, it's back again. Counter that one. I dare ya. Use up your counters and let me drop a Dreadmaw. There we go. There we go. Forced the counter. So unless they're sitting on Exclude in hand, we get to drop Dreadmaw. Chupacabra? Gross. Goodbye, Cutthroat. Goodbye, Cutthroat. Hello, Dreadmaw. No attacks. Perfect. Ooh, Street Wraith. Let's go Dreadmaw. Oh, right. Haven't played with Arbor Elf. No, no, crap. Shit. Haven't played with Arbor Elf in a while. Forgot that you can't tap it while casting spells. Forgot you need to tap the forest first. Screwed that up. Whoops. Yeah, we'll just pass the turn. Alright, so we get to start attacking in with the Street Wraith. Next turn we'll properly cast the Dreadmaw. They're down to 1 card, and we're going to get to see it too. It's a good one. It's a good one. But I feel like I'm winning this race a little bit here. So we're going to come in for 3. Take him to 13. It's a 5-turn clock, but it is a clock. And also we have a Dreadmaw. attacks. No attacks. In for 3. Take him to 10. Alright. So begins the slow defeat. Let's morph this down. Pass the turn. You killed my cutthroats, but still gonna get you. Morph. Okay. No attacks. Haha, I'm gonna take him to 7. I would love to stop drawing lands. Really would. In for 3. Take him to 7. Pass the turn. Alright, so they presumably got a land in hand and something. Coming at me, eh? Well, I'm going to ask you to show me what that is. And I'm going to ask you for a trick. The morphs just trade. Sure. Okay. What did that do? You could bring the Chupacabra back? Maybe I shouldn't have had that. Maybe I should have let the Chupacabra through. Maybe the Chupacabra should have come through. This is a lot of mana. Baloth Null, yeah. Yup. Alright, that was a mistake on my part. Mistake on my part. And now we actually probably just lose. Goodbye, Street Wraith. Okay, so we can come in with the Dreadmaw. And they can double block and we kill their 4/5. Yeah, in with Dreadmaw. So I mean, we still win this the same way. We draw Cutthroat, our third one, and we draw our Phyrexian Ghoul. Just the null? There you go. Ah. I will kill the null and force you to pay a black. Ah, that sucks. We should have saw that. I knew Baloth Null was in the format. Dusk Legion Zealot, sure. So how do we get back in this? Guess we triple block the Aberration. Another morph, okay. Yeah, we triple block the Aberration. Show me that Giant Growth. No? Okay. Undead Gladiator. Sure. That works. Pass the turn. Please don't let this be a Woolly Lock. Or no, we know that this is just the 06. Yeah, we know it's just an 06. So we're actually okay here. We're okay. We're okay. We can hit Prosh. You're gonna bounce my Weaver? My Weaver. Sure, that's fine. Come on, Prosh. In for 2? Sure. You got me. Prosh and a mountain. None of what I asked for. Yeah, pass the turn. Prosh and a mountain. Also Zulaport Cutthroat. No attacks. Cool. Hey, buddy. Yeah, we'll morph that. They haven't seen this guy yet, so maybe they don't exclude it. They didn't exclude it, so it's just going to live on the board. It can't flip this turn, but can flip next turn. Doesn't have trample, though, so the regen guys kind of shut him off a little bit. Ambassador Oak. Sure, let's flood the board. And pass the turn. Swamp and go. Good old swamp and go. Hey Phyrexian Ghoul. How's it going? How's it going? Do we want to cast you? It's a 1 in 18 chance to hit the third Zulaport Cutthroat. And with both Cutthroats having been gone, maybe they expect there to be no more. So let's drop the Ghoul. Uh-oh, they're thinking about it. They are thinking, and here it goes. Excluded. Excluded. Goodbye, Phyrexian Ghoul. Well, now how do we win? By decking them? By time? They still have a bunch of yeah, they still got a bunch of those guys. So we need Plummet now. Also, we really need Prosh. Really need Prosh. Plummet, please. Plummet, please. Please, Plummet. Hey, Prosh. Can you find a mountain for me? Really quickly. Like next turn. Guess he does cycle. But they're not attacking on the ground. Okay. We pass the turn. We take 4 in the air. We can do this. We can do this. We got time. We got time. We'll unmorph the Loxodon at the end of turn. Then we just need a mountain on top. Just need a mountain on top. Taking 4. Going to 16. This is fine. This is fine. Land. And a pass of the turn. Alright. So let's turn the Loxodon face up. There we go. Surprise. It's a 6-7. Oof. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Show me another counterspell. I mean, don't, but we've seen the 2 that we know about. Oh, come on. Ugh. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see. Uh-huh. So we attack in, they regen. We attack in, they regen. We attack in, we maybe eat something. So if we just go like in and in. I think we eat something. So let's attempt to eat something. Oh, we don't have a sack outlet. We have a Cutthroat left. They're not attacking us on the ground. We just got to get in 6 damage. I don't know how we're going to do it. Oh, they're going to give up their Mana War, eh? Oh, and they're going to trade there. Beauty. Yeah, let's do that. Pretty okay with all the stuff that just happened there. Regen, sure. Oh, I guess they do draw a bunch of cards. But that's our plan of decking them. That's the plan. I guess they almost have to worry about Trumpet Blast too. If we attack in with all these, they might actually have to kill them. But it is a May trigger, so they may just not always do it. our hand's going to be so good. So we can actually cycle that Undead Champion if we want to try to draw into something, but I don't even know what we're going to draw into. Like, Plummet would be good to get rid of Murder of Crows. Alright, gonna take 4. You got it. Man, the second counterspell. Pretty gross. Flip them up, sure. Revealing Ghost Ship number 2, sure. We have nothing else that deals with flyers, right? No, we have no other way of dealing with flyers. The second on Earth might come in, actually, to get back our combo pieces. Since they don't kill our stuff, but they do counter them. Alright, so we're going to bring him back. Discarding our swamp. Drawing Ruthless Ripper. So we can drop Ruthless Ripper. Flipper to take him to 4. So he is now at 4. Block, 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 block. We can't attack. So we could cast Undead Champion or we could cycle it. I think we cycle it in case we hit Plummet. It's a forest. Okay. So we're going to take 6. Go to 6. Okay, we're going to take 9. Go to 3. I see. And then we're dead. Another morph. Uh-huh. Just 7. Why wouldn't you attack with both of those? Yeah, sure, I'll take 7. Down to 5. So I'm not just dead next turn. So we're going to bring back Undead Gladiator. Pitching our forest. We're going to draw for turn. It's a mountain. We're going to cycle. It's Plummet. So we're still dead if they attack with both those ghost ships, but they might not attack with both the ghost ships. They might not attack with both the ghost ships. They're attacking with both the ghost ships. So we block that ghost ship. We plummet that. We still just die. So we don't even show them the plummet. Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Drew a few too many lands there. Alright, so I like the second on Earth coming in because they're countering all of our stuff. Ruthless Ripper's just not doing anything other than doing 2 damage. Yeah. Let's go back in with that. And let's try to win this one. What does Spellbomb do? Nothing important, right? Yeah, they're not doing any shenanigans. They should be siding in Spellbomb after seeing Unearth. Alright, here we are. Game 3. Trying to go 2-1. Trying to get some prizes here. We're going to play first. And we got a hand. We got a hand. We have no 2-drops or 1-drops. But we do have these guys. This could just be played as a 2-drop into a 3-drop, just because there's no enchantments that we've seen. So we'll keep this. Drop a forest, pass the turn. Island nothing? Cool. You're a turn late. So we'll drop the Arbor Elf because we can drop an Ambassador Oak instead. Perilous Mirror. Okay. Hey, Prosh. Alright, so let's do this correctly. Tap the lands, then untap the land, then tap the land. Nope, nope. Can't be Prosh. Ambassador Oak, get a dude. Pass the turn. Alright, so passing with counter magic up, I see. So I will ask you to counter an undead gladiator. Counter it. I dare you. It comes back. Haha, didn't think so. And we'll just pass the turn. We're not going to attack into that mirror. And our opponent has really kind of shown us that we have time with their deck. Ghost ship. Yup. Pretty good. Pretty good. One shy of the Dreadmaw, unfortunately. One shy. So, I guess we'll drop a Survivalist face down, which we can unmorph at the end of the turn. And actually blow up their mirror. And if they kill our Arbor Elf, I'm not terribly sad about that. Murder of Crows, right on time. I mean, I guess I become kind of sad if I hit a mountain. Or wait, if I hit a mountain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm still one shy. Oh, we can't risk hitting a mountain and getting prosh. No, Perilous Mirror lives another day. Didn't get it anyways. Well, we'll morph down the Woolly Loxodon. And I guess pass the turn. And we are going to get murdered by those crows. Opponent is in the red for time. Dragon's Eye Savant, sure. Sure. Yup. 6 me. Opponent has learned they have to attack to win. I don't want to lose that Arbor Elf. No, this is my only out, so I can't have that die. Ambassador Oak again. Welp. I guess we go attack. We're in a race all of a sudden. That is what it seems like. In. Gonna block there. So you're gonna kill my elf. You're gonna draw cards, of course. Drawing cards is good. And actually, they probably just deal 2 to me, right? Take me to 12, and then take me to 6. No, they're gonna kill a morph, and they picked the correct one. They sure picked the correct one. And I do believe we're going to lose this one, unfortunately, unless we can hit the plummet. But I feel like they just never... If they have a counterspell in hand, they should just never cast another spell this game. Except for counterspell. And it shouldn't have been here. Exclude? Well, I guess it had to be creature spell. Yeah, we're dead. We are dead. Taking 6. Taking 6. 4 cards in hand. Cutthroat. Well, that can maybe get us a little bit back into the game. Gain some life. Don't know that anything of ours is going to die, though. Counter it? Sure. In. Block. Well, we can get an extra point of damage in, I guess. Yeah, let's get an extra point of damage in. Take them to 11. They're going to draw 2 cards. We're going to go to 2. And we need a mountain on top. Need a mountain. Close game. Fun game. Well, fun-ish game. Flyers are a little bit obnoxious. Down to 2. Mountain. Nope. We could still hit a plummet. No, that won't do it. Let's see what we hit. Go to 1. It's a swamp. All right, well, that sucked. 1 and 2, so we got absolutely no prizes. We wasted our time. But yeah, that's a fun format. I'm really liking the way Masters 25 looks. I haven't been a big fan of the signpost on commons. Here's 10 cards that show you the 10 decks that you're allowed to draft. Draft those 10 decks or else. Haven't been a fan of that for the past, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sets. I kind of like the draft the colors you want and draft the cards and put it together. So Masters 25 looks like something I'm really going to enjoy. Going to draft it at F&M. Going to draft it on stream a bunch in Phantom. Going to do a paper draft of it on stream, hopefully. So stay tuned for all that. Let me know what you're thinking of Masters 25 draft. I don't really care what you're thinking about it as far as value goes and etc. Yeah, it's not the value, whatever. I don't care. It looks like a great draft format. That's what I want to talk about. But yeah. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can find me on Twitter at the Leek. That's L-E-E-K, like the vegetable, not the card. You can also find me at facebook.com/Leek, twitch.tv/Leek, and patreon.com/Leek. If you like the content, click that thumbs up button. Click subscribe if you want to see more. And if you do have questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, see you all next time.